protocols for staff who have to go out into the community during the day? Just like, do they have to change their clothes? What's happening with all of that?
Yeah. So, and what's behind that too is what is the risk for staff to be walking around for other folks, right? Like how are they exposing other folks? Mm-hmm. So, the first thing I'd answer is I jokingly say the highest risk procedure that I do, even though I put breathing tubes in and everything else, the highest risk procedure I do is open a door handle. Because those are the things, oftentimes there's folks out there, if they're not doing good hand hygiene and things like that, then that puts people at risk. So, it is in the community is one of the things for sure, and that's why Dr. I think it's Teresa Tam had suggested that we put on masks to protect other people from ourselves, even just the general public. So what we're asking folks to do generally is when they go in to care for somebody that has COVID, so if they're going into the room, they're putting on droplet precautions. So, or they're putting on aerosol precautions. But essentially what that means is they put on a gown, so they're covering their scrubs, they put on gloves, they're covering their hands, they put on a face shield, okay, so they have something covering their face, and then they have either a surgical mask or an N95 mask, depending on the way that the particles are being spread. So when they take their stuff off, they're taking all of that stuff off and washing their hands when they leave and so when they leave the hospital, they shouldn't be carrying any of that stuff or wearing any of that stuff that they've had inside the hospital itself. The mask itself, right, is one of the things we say to people is it has a concentration of droplets on the front of it. So the person who's at most risk from the mask is actually the person wearing the mask, taking the mask off, right? So for everybody online here, if you are wearing a mask and you think that there are droplets and it's protecting you, don't touch your face, don't touch your eyes, and take off the mask from the back of your ears and throw it out. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.